Hey guys, John W. Quinn here, the author of Someone Like Me. Time for my weekly video blog. I think often in the disability community, we talk a lot about our struggles, what's wrong with us, the things that we have to overcome. And I'm guilty of this myself. Last week I did a video blog on the top 10 things that I struggle with. So that got me thinking a little bit. And what I want to do today is give you the top 10 things, the positive things that people with cerebral palsy have. Maybe the top 10 positive traits of someone with cerebral palsy, what they have. So here's my list. Let me know what you think. Number 10, I think people with cerebral palsy are artistic and creative. At least it's been my experience. There's some amazing people out there in the world of cerebral palsy. So artistic and creative. You guys are definitely that. The number 9 positive trait of people with cerebral palsy. You guys are really inquisitive. You ask a lot of questions, a lot of smart questions, a lot of insightful questions. And I think that's a really positive trait. I think it comes from having maybe a disability and wanting to learn more about it, and just you guys know the right questions to ask, definitely. So keep being inquisitive. I love that. How about number 8? You're very mature. The people that I've met in my travels and emails that I've gotten from readers of Someone Like Me, you guys are mature. Very mature, especially the young people that I meet, the teenagers and things. You guys are wise beyond your years, definitely. So I love that. As long as it doesn't keep you from being a kid, get out there and have some fun. Number 7, you guys have a great sense of humor. A lot of you are so funny. Seriously. I'm thinking of you, Mike Bergson, and your compadre there, Tim Wombat. You guys are funny, and again, I love that. I think that's a great trait to have. I got a real dry sense of humor myself, if you haven't noticed. Let's see, number 6. You guys are really compassionate towards others. I see it, and I love it. I think it's a wonderful trait to have. I think it's because, again, with a disability, you know what it's like to to either be in a wheelchair or have to use crutches, or just and to struggle a little bit in your day-to-day existence, and that helps you be more compassionate towards others, which I think it's a wonderful thing to have always. The number 5 trait, the positive trait of people with cerebral palsy. Now, I think this is a positive. You might disagree, but being stubborn. I think that's a positive thing to a point. I've learned as I've gotten older to ease up on some things, but I believe that people with cerebral palsy have to be stubborn in some things in order to overcome some of the challenges that we have in life. So, people are always telling us what we cannot do. I was thinking about that today. If I had known the odds of some of the things that I've accomplished in my life, serving in the military with cerebral palsy, what are the odds of that? So stubbornness, you got to have it. Just use it only when needed, maybe. How about number 4? People are honest. You guys are really honest, and I love that. You're really open in your lives. I think that's a great thing to have. Don't ever lose that. Always speak the truth. Life is easier when you tell the truth. Lying is hard work. So it's just my own personal opinion. Honesty is a great trait to have. Number 3, you guys have a lot of pride. A lot of pride in what you do and how you live your lives. I love it. I think it's a great trait to have. Have some pride in yourselves, and self-esteem also. Believe in yourselves, and I think that's where the disability community, uh, and connecting with people through social media, has really brought a lot of us together, which I think is great. So pride in yourself and in one another. I think it's a wonderful thing to have. Number two, you guys are mentally and physically tough. Seriously. I mean, I've never met a more determined group of people in my life. People that I've met, stories that I've heard, and I often say this, in telling my own story, I've had a chance to connect with a lot of you, and I'm amazed by the stories that I've been told by you guys. The mental and physical toughness that it takes to live with cerebral palsy is just incredible. So give yourself some credit when it comes to physical and mental toughness. I think it's a great trait to have, and you have to develop, especially the mental toughness. When people tell you you can't do something, or when you're at the bottom of a flight of stairs looking up, going, "How am I going to get up this flight of stairs?" You have to be mentally tough. So keep at it, and know that I think it's a positive trait. It'll carry you a long way. I know it has carried me a long way. And the number one positive trait of people with cerebral palsy, you guys are smart. Man, you guys are really smart. I am so amazed by the people that I've met, and just how smart you are about so many things. So that's my top 10 list, positive list of traits of people with cerebral palsy. Let me know what you think. Leave some comments. Let me know if you've got your own list. Hey, I wanted to tell you real quick that my book, Someone Like Me, is back in stock on Amazon. So pick up a copy today. Leave a review too if you've read it. I love getting reviews of my book. It's one of the top reviewed books on Amazon right now. It's really cool. And remember, you can always download it on iTunes if you want to listen to it. That's a great way to hear my story. And so that's what's going on this week. Hopefully you guys are doing well. And as always, as my friend Robin on the other side of the pond says, stay shiny, my friends. Talk to you. Bye-bye.